Hey guys, how's it going? This is Captain Roscoe bringing my first ever review of a game I found on the market. It's called Hot Springs Story, and it's made by Craft, which is the same people who brought you Dev Story, and it kind of plays pretty much the same. So let's open up a save game real quick. As you can see here, I have quite a huge hotel, but when you start out, you're going to start out with basically a small little hotel. I think it starts with roughly 3 rooms and a couple stores and 2 baths. But as you progress, of course, you unlock new rooms to attract new people, and you unlock more land to place down more buildings. So let's just go ahead and jump into the build menu. As you can see here, you have different types of plants, which actually boosts up the popularity of certain rooms, which increases its value, so that's pretty nice. Then on top of that, you have your facilities, which is your different types of rooms, your vending machines, of course. Your unlocks, which is, you start with the bathing, but you unlock certain other rooms, such as your entrances and your massage chairs, which is nice because that attracts certain type of people. Then you have your stores, which you start out with basically 2 stores, which is a restaurant and a souvenir shop, and you unlock new ones. And I'm not going to spoil too much, but you unlock them and they attract different type of people. Actually, let's jump in there real quick and I'll show you some of the controls. The controls are a bit clunky when you first start off, but you don't really drag and drop the actual building itself. You kind of manipulate the screen to move it around, and then you just click on it. Of course, if you don't like those type of controls, they do have a small D-pad down here, which I find a little bit slower, but of course there is variety for those who want it. On top of that, you have the next menu down on the item, which is your targets, which is who you want to advertise to bring in the money. Of course, I have all males right here, which is because my hotel is more male-oriented, which I'll get into a little bit later. As you see, there's a list here that shows underneath their popularity of how popular they are with this hotel of yours, and how much money they're actually going to spend when they come. These are unlocks. You do unlock them, so it's kind of nice. This is another list of you to see. It shows you how hard they are, which is kind of nice. On top of that, you have a little store within your hotel to buy different types of plants, of course, and different type of items, which I'll show you what the items do real quick. I'll just buy an item real quick. Like in Dev Story, you can actually upgrade stuff. For instance, this room, as you can see, there's a base scenery, base price and all this, and it tells you kind of a layout of how much money it's going to cost if you increase certain things. And as you can see, I'll just drop a price sheet on it, for instance, and it'll raise the price. So instead of upgrading your employees, you're actually upgrading your rooms, which is kind of cool. Alright, on top of that, you have investing, which is how you unlock new people. Right now I only have 2 options because I've been investing pretty hardcore. You have your advertisement, which allows, of course, to bring in more people. Right now I have a cafe owner, which you can invest in, and he'll actually come check out your hotel. If he likes it, he'll probably stay, and then he'll unlock a new piece of to build with, which is pretty cool because it'll probably unlock like a cafe or something like that, which brings in, of course, more target audiences and such. I think it wants me to reserve a room for him, which I'll do that real fast. Okay. The next menu down is your info, which gives you your basic facilities, what's losing you money, and etc., which is kind of cool. Another cool feature of this game is, like in game Dev Story, you have different types of things you can compete in. This one is magazines, and you try to get your ranking. As you can see, I've gotten a trophy in this one, which is cool. So that's another cool little thing that they added to the game. This is a little bit more complex than Dev Story. It depends on what rooms you put next to each other, what kind of people they bring in. So this game's a little bit more complex than Dev Story, but it's a lot of fun. I think once you get the hands of the controls, you'll really enjoy this game. So if you're a person who's into Dev Story type games, I definitely suggest you check this out. It's on the market for $4.99. So if you've enjoyed this review, I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you around on my channel for the next review I'll be putting up probably next week. Alright, until then, this has been Captain.